The president who died online, death rumors, the media, and the era of hypervisibility. The strange case of a president who never truly disappeared. Over Labor Day weekend in early September 2025, President Donald Trump's absence from public view for just a few days ignited a digital implosion. No events filled his schedule, yet the online universe roared with hashtags like #TrumpIsDead and #WHRESTRUMP across platforms, particularly X, formerly Twitter, and searches such as "Is Trump dead?" surged across Google. This wasn't fringe chatter, it was social media delirium. From silence to spectacle, a manufactured crisis. Rumors of Trump's demise weren't born in a vacuum. They were catalyzed by ambiguity. Blurry images from afar, visible bruises, swelling, and an unscheduled weekend created a breeding ground for fear and speculation. Analysts argue this isn't novel. It's the digital age's version of paranoia, driven by a hunger for sensationalism and conspiratorial thinking. The intensity was so baffling even his own son, Donald Trump Jr., called to confirm his father was alive. "I called my father over the weekend. Hey, just want to make sure you're not dead," Trump Jr. recounted on Newsmax. The president speaks, then smirks. When Trump reappeared, first on September 2nd during a press conference, then during a dinner with allies, he dismissed the rumors as fake news, brushing aside the absurdity. At one event he quipped, "Although I'm still here, we had a couple of bad predictions." Yet, beyond the levity lies tension. Is this empty spectacle or sound crisis management? Either way, it reflects his mastery over a media environment he helped forge, in which he is expected to be a living, breathing meme 24/7. Media, misinformation, and the 21st century panic algorithm. The episode wasn't just a media glitch. It was an alarm bell for journalism's fraying credibility. Trump condemned the media's little credibility in an Oval Office presser, while others warned of the culture we're nurturing. A political consultant likened Trump's absence to depriving the world of its daily ice cream, a craving unmet. Academics warn that this friction between political obsession and misinformation is not a bug. It's part of the system. Underneath the comedy lurks a problem. In our hyper-connected age, where are they? Is the beating pulse of legitimacy. A deeper trend: health, transparency, trust. The vaccine of clarity failed in part because transparency was already in short supply. Trump's health has long been the subject of worry: bruised hands, swelling, chronic venous insufficiency, CVI. And yet the White House offered benign explanations. CVI is common in older adults, bruises from vigorous handshakes and aspirin use. But transparency goes beyond clarity. It's about eliminating the void that fuels rumor. When followers see absence, secrecy, or muddied messaging, fear jumps in to fill the gap. What this episode tells us: 1. Social media as the new tabloid/obituary desk. In our collective nervousness, even a 2-day absence can spark mass existential questioning. 2. The demand for presidential presence. Trump's presidency reveals a mirror, an image of ourselves that says, "We need you visible, predictable, constant." 3. Media credibility erosion. No longer gatekeepers, journalists are now competing with memes, and often appear to lose. 4. The illusion of control through denial. Trump's humorous dismissal, while effective at diffusing, also resonated with his base's distrust of mainstream institutions. Conclusion: this digital death rumor highlights more than a moment. It underscores a pattern. In the binary world of viral titillation and suspicion, truth becomes collateral. We've entered an age where leaders die on social media, only to come back to life with a selfie. And until society demands accountability over virality, this won't stop.